In my previous videos, I have taught you potential due to a single charge in detail regarding its derivation, its units, its conceptual questions, numericals also. In this video, I will teach you potential due to a group of charges. So let us suppose that there is a point that is P and we want to calculate potential at point P due to a number of charges, let Q1 that is at a certain distance R1 from point P and another charge that is Q2 at another distance R2 from same point of observation P and Q3 which is at a distance R3. Similarly, there are a number of charges, let us say that Qn at a certain distance Rn. Now we want to calculate potential at point P. I have told you that potential is a scalar quantity. What does it mean? That it is having no direction. So as it is having no direction, so it is easy to add. We have to add them without including its any direction because it is a scalar quantity. So potential at point P will be equal to potential due to first charge plus potential due to second charge. As I have told you that each and every charge is having potential in its neighborhood, its potential is to be calculated at point P. Another charge Q2 is to be calculated at point P. We have to continue this up to Vn. What is V1? V1 is the potential due to first charge. What is its formula? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught source charge Q1 and what is the separation? That is R1. What about V2? Potential due to second charge. Its formula will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught charge upon separation. Going in the similar way, we can calculate Vn that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Qn upon Rn. Now we have to add these all taking 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught common. So it will be equal to Q1 upon R1 plus Q2 upon R2 plus up to Qn upon Rn. When we are adding a large number of terms in order way, systematic order way 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, we can represent this in more compact way that Qi upon Ri, where I that is subscript running from 1 to n. Okay, so it is the formula so as to calculate total potential at point P due to a large number of charges in its neighborhood. These charges are located at different positions, so these are discrete charges, not continuous, discrete charges. Now we will learn numerical regarding the same. Now, there is a numerical in which we have to find out the point, the location where potential due to both the given charges results 0. It means like we have done in forces, in electrostatic fields, same we have to find out the point where potential will be 0. As we know it is our positive charge, so its potential will be positive, and it is negative charge, its potential will be negative. So if there is certain point let P where potential result to be 0, which is at a distance of x from first charge, and the total distance between them is a. Okay, so we have to find out the location of point P where potential is 0. What does it mean? Potential at P point must be 0. At point P, the potential is existing due to first charge A and second charge B. It means VA plus VB must be equal to 0. So, what is VA plus VB? What is the value of VA? VA means potential due to A charge. That is Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught x. And what is about VB? VB is minus 3q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and the remaining separation is a minus x equals 0. You have to note that while during electric field you have not mentioned negative sign, because negative sign tells us about the direction. But in potential you have used negative sign, because negative sign means potential is negative here. Okay, so result can be find out. 4 pi epsilon naught x equal 3q upon 4 pi epsilon naught a minus x. 4 pi epsilon naught will cancel with this, q with this. It means a minus x will be equal to 3x. Okay, so a is equal to 3x plus x, that is equal to 4x. A is equal to 4x. So x equal to a by 4. It means at, if it is total distance given to be 16 centimeter, then at 4 centimeter from point A, the potential will be 0. It is for the point within the, within means within the line joining, जो लाइन इन्हें ज्वाइन कर रही है उनके बीच का हमने पॉइंट देख लिया. Similarly, there will be another point where the point is lying outside the line joining, where potential results 0. In the similar manner it can be done. So it was based on calculation of potential due to two charges, one is positive and second one is negative. Now think once, if both the charges are like, either positive charges q1 q2 or either negative charges minus q1 minus q2, then there will be no point where potential is 0, because if there is any point, potential due to both the charges will be positive and they will add. Similarly, potential will be both the charges will be negative, so they will again add. As they will again add, so in no case result will be 0. What does it mean? Potential will be 0 if and only if charges are unlike, opposite charges, so that one is positive, second one is negative, result can be 0. So in my next video I will teach you about electrostatic potential calculation due to an electric dipole. Till then, goodbye.